Hey guys, what's up? JOJO HORSEY here. Also, we had Nintendo Direct yesterday. Yesterday was pretty cool. Nintendo Direct was fun. I mean, I being a Nintendo boy, I loved all the games. Was so hype, excited. Let's just see what all games did we go into. The first one they had said was Mario and Luigi Brothership. Oh my god, the time I saw Mario and Luigi last time in an RPG game was, I don't know, like long back. I didn't play it, but I've seen the gameplay of it because India doesn't have Nintendo. So, anyways, it seems like a very cool game. Very cool game. Looks fun or like crazy fun. The mechanism. Even though the thing is right, Switch is very old right now. Switch is like 9 years old, and it still has that very bad gameplay and the game running setup, which is not even like 60 FPS completely. But that's why all the games right now which are gonna release have to be aesthetically nice, artistically nice. You can't like bring up like 4K resolution, high graphics thing. You have to bring in different art styles, like shaded things, shader things, or else 2D or 3D 2D mix things. So yeah, they're trying to make. But anyways, but say it's still going great. Games are coming great, like this Mario and Luigi Brothership. As I saw it, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. You can see those using same moves at the same time. I'm excited for this game. Might be a great game also because last year Super Mario Wonder just broke stuff. It was pretty crazy. And I think next year, I guess this year, has to be for this Mario and Luigi Brothership. The next game was launched was Nintendo NES World Championship NES Edition. I mean, not a big fan. It's just basically speed run of games. You can, I mean, if you have Nintendo Online, you can speed run things or speed run it with your friends at the same time. Before and all, with the Game Boy Advance and all, you have to connect things and then you could go play up. Now with the Nintendo Online thing, anyone with switches can play all together. That's the only beauty of internet. And excuse me, sorry, the third one was I mean, Fairy Tail anime game. It's an RPG, JRPG. I mean, I'm a big anime fan, but the game looks not that great because obviously it has to run on Nintendo Switch. I mean, if it was on PC, things would have been something else. But anyways, it looks good. It looks great. Then the third one was like, I mean, just some anime genre, like those cliche generic anime games, JRPGs. I'm not gonna overgo with everything. Then they had Nintendo Switch Sports, which is great for some people. Go play if you have, or else get a Nintendo Switch Sport if you want. Not great games though, like Wii Sports, but it has its own. They are just bringing updates, new games. Basketball is there now, so hopefully they bring up something new, or else bring a completely new game, which is could give the the competition for Wii Sports. Yeah. Then we had MIO, some Memories of Orbit, a 2D game. Looked decent. Uh, Disney Illusion Island. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Then we had Hello Kitty Adventure Island. That got my attention because I always liked Animal Kingdom, Animal Crossing, Animal Kingdom, Animal Crossing. So Hello Kitty Adventure is basically Animal Crossing, but Hello Kitty multiverse. So yeah, that you can figure it everything out by yourself. Then we had Looney Tunes sports game. I don't know, 2D. If you are Looney Tunes fan, sure. If they had come like back in like 2010, people would have gone crazy. But I don't know. Maybe that might be an audience for this. And Among Us updates, yeah, sure. By the way, Among Us was the one who leaked in Nintendo Direct that they are going to have a Nintendo Direct dates because somehow it got leaked on Among Us and their information. So thanks Among Us, yeah, sure. Then we have Pharmageia, which is basically Palworld again, I think so, because Nintendo wants to remove Palworld out of the competition and have to create their own thing. So we have a Pharmageia, I guess. Then Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I used to love Donkey Kong when I was a kid. I played it on my PC. I don't know how. Maybe an emulator, I guess. Very long back when I was in like high school. And they are bought in the HD versions, not new games, but only the HD remakes. Many HD remakes were there in this Nintendo Direct. But yeah, sure. Donkey Kong Country is a pretty good game, with you being Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. Pretty good stuff. Then we had Dragon Quest 2. I mean 3, I guess, right? Yeah, it's in Dragon Quest 3 is a pretty good game. I mean, if you are into like these kind of mass, it's not that big. It is considerately big. And also the gameplay is pretty much if you have played Octopath Traveler 1, Octopath Traveler 2, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, it's pretty much similar games. But here, the remastered one, what they're doing, trying to do is they're trying to make the environment 3D, but the art style still in 2D, which is pretty good in my opinion. Which Octopath Traveler did it and break the internet. But yeah, three Dragon Quest 3 is out, might be out, and Dragon Quest 1 and 2 also have been HD altogether. All the three things were there. Yeah, and then we had Funko Fusion. I mean, I don't know. Experimental game, yeah, sure, whatever. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, also another older classic game in HD, is pretty good. The new Dempa Men, I don't know, never heard of it. Metal Slug Attack, Metal Slug was like, I used to play it on my mobile phones. Now it's like this thing. Yeah, it's like a tower defense. It's a tower defense. Yeah, so then we have Darkish Dungeon 2, which is an old game. Now it's old. Not that old, but yeah, sure. It's been ported to Switch, that's all. Then we have Nintendo Switch Online and expansion packs. And I'll tell you, the expansion packs are crazy. The expansion packs are crazy. You get Metroid Zero Mission, Legend of Zelda, Four Swords, and then there is this Perfect Dark, I guess. Yeah, Perfect Dark, and then Turok Dinosaur Hunters things. All four games. You can play multiplayer also. Those old games which look like IGI, you can play them in this. Pretty cool stuff. I loved it. Then we had Phantom Brave, yeah, another RJRPG stuff. Then we have Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games. It's a full selection. It's a bundle. The bundle is good. I mean, if you have ever played a single Marvel or else Capcom games, fighting games like long back in like what 10, 15 years back, then you might love it because I remember playing it on an actual arcade box, Street Fighter 2 and all, and I remember the same art style for having Marvel vs. Capcom also. Pretty cool stuff. Also, you can play this online. Yeah. Then we had a big thing, which is like Super Mario Party. I can't pronounce the Jambore, which is basically Super Mario Party but bigger, and also all the older Super Mario Party stuffs have been added to the newer one to make it a huge expansion. If you are a Nintendo fan and if your friends have Switch, or else if you also have Switch with four Joy-Cons, trust me, it'll be a blast to play this game. You would love it. It would be epic, epic, epic. Then after that, next announcing was a huge one, a huge, huge, huge one. We had a freaking another Zelda game. Oh my god, they just had a great hit with the Tears of the Kingdom, and they had to send in a Zelda another one. I thought it was a Link's Awakening remake, or else Link's Awakening 2, HD this thing. But then it turns out Link gets dragged down into, and you have Zelda walking. I'm like, what? You play Zelda? Finally, Legend of Zelda is true to her name and to the title. We play as Zelda. The roles have changed. We are gonna save Link now, and also it's not basically they didn't want it to give Zelda's fighting forward and sealed wherein she fights away her work. But now basically they're given her a tripod or a trident, a tri rod or something. Yeah, that thing only helps you duplicate stuff where you can like do transfers towards newer levels. It's by the way, it's 2D, 3D kind of a thing, a top view thing. And also the I was talking about this, how to play the game. The game is basically you can duplicate things, transfers towards newer islands, like make two water cubes, three water cubes, climb over it. Also the combat system, if you kill like one, okay, and basically she can pick up a boulder and also throw. That's something else. Also you can multiplicate the killed enemy and you can make them fight for yourself. It's like summoning rod itself. So it's pretty good stuff, pretty great. I was very excited for the Nintendo Zelda, the older version kind of a thing. Pretty cool. It's called Legend of Zelda Echoes of the Wisdom, which is pretty good. I hope it's like, I mean, it won't like break bigger records or because it's a 2D game, even though it's a AAA game. But anyways, it's Nintendo's kid, so it's going to be a pretty great game. That was one of the greatest. What do you call it? What is that? Yeah, reveals which you can say in Nintendo Direct. Also one more thing which annoyed me more was they are launching in another Switch with the background and a launch edition for this. I mean, bro, Switches are old. Switches are old. They are gone. Why are you launching in new and newer Switch? I mean, there are people who are mad about every Switch Lite versions, and they have a full collection to it. This might be one of them, and this might be one for them. Not for me, I guess. One Switch is more than enough for me. So yeah, that was my hard take. I mean, just stop, bring out Switch 2. That's all. Yeah, then we had Just Dance, which is like okay for people who want to exercise. It's a good thing. Then we had this again with the Lego Horizon Adventures, which was showed in many of the Steam Fest also, I guess. Stray is been ported to this, but I think played on PC, it's lovely. Tales of Shrine, a lot of the ring game, it's basically a farming simulator. Then we had Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. Ace Attorney is pretty cool. If you have never played one of them, play one. See the experience. It's pretty great. Not even joking. Then we had the 100 line, the last defense. I don't know. It seemed kind of a funny thing. It's an anime boyish thing. But yeah, people are doing it. Then we have Romancing Saga 2, which is like people who have actually know. It's another JRPG. People who know what like where romancing sagas fans how can like go and do it. They must be fans of it. I don't know, never heard of it. And finally, last but not least, we had Metroid Prime 4. Okay, the thing about Metroid Prime 4 is nothing. It's been in progress for like 9 years, and any Nintendo fan or anyone who has played like Metro like back in the days, or else anyone like be it like 10 years back, 5 years back, 4 years back, you emulated and you were like, I want to know what this Metroid thing is. And Metroid Prime, if you have played, you would be amazed how good this game looks. It's crazy. It looks like it looks like a PS3 and a PS4 newer version games, right? Not like PS4, maybe a PS3 game, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Maybe a bit straggy, lagging a bit because it runs on the smaller older 9 year older Nintendo Switch. Maybe I mean if it had come on Switch 2 it would look better. But anyway, remasters will come, no worry. But this game looks great. It's like a 2D basically if it gives you like Halo feels. Halo. Yeah, Halo feels. Pretty good game. All the mechanism which Seamus has in Metroid series. It can like roll over, jumping, shooting, everything is done good. I was pretty much excited. But sadly, at the end, what they show is it's coming in 2025. So we can wait. So it turns out till 2025, I highly doubt a Switch 2 might come out. Because if they're going to make Metroid Prime 4 as their last launch of the Switch era, I think they'll wait till 2025. I think mostly Nintendo Switch 2 is going to come at 2026. And that's all, guys. And that's all. And that's literally all the Direct Switch. I'm too excited for the Nintendo Switch games. The two games that were Super Mario and Luigi Brothership. Maybe the, what do you call it? The party one. But, you need friends for that. I don't have any. Metroid Prime 4 was pretty great. Which else? Which else did I forget anything? Yeah, and maybe Legend of Zelda because that kind of gameplay is not my cup of tea. Echoes of Wisdom, the top-down thing because Link's Awakening also the remastered one. I didn't feel like playing it or buying it because I didn't feel it. I bought the Tears of the Kingdom though. That was great. Yeah, that's it. And maybe they could have only showed in a little bit of Silk Song, but they didn't. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll meet you all with the next update for any game show. Then peace.